Okay, let's go. Well, this is one of the rest points, and it's quite a view. That's where we're going, all the way up there. Well, I've just been tipped off that I'm nearly there. We'll see. So this could be the last stairway. Making our wishes. And I'm looking up now at the temple and that overhanging rock that I took the pictures from. As it zoomed in, you can see the white Buddha and the pagoda to the left of it, and it's just to the left of that. Today we're visiting Pattaya Cave. Now there's There's a route you can take you can get a boat from this bay behind me here, which takes you around a little cove to a beach at the base of the mountain that leads up to the cave. But that would be too easy. So we're going to take a more challenging route that involves a bit of a hike over a mountain. That's not a positive, isn't it? Your health is still strong. สุขภาพของท่านอย่างแข็งแรง Monkeys, langurs, dusky langurs. Anyone with medical conditions, please consider your ability before entering. Oh well, here we go. Let's find out. Passageway that leads to the temple proper. Nice little wooden boardwalk. Wow. Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. That was worth the walk. I think I'm going to sit and wait for a while and see how the light changes with the position of the sun. Beautiful. I think it's time to start the hike out now. So there you go. Well, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning now, and I've just arrived in Krabi bus station from Bangkok. I spent about 13 hours on the bus, and even though it was a VIP bus, but I didn't sleep a wink. And I'm here. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I've got a hotel booked in Phranang, but I don't think I can check in until 2 p.m. So I was just thinking about how to play it, and I realised I'm only about 4 or 5 kilometres from the Tiger Temple, the mountaintop temple. So I've just got this crazy idea that I'll wake myself up by climbing the 1,260 steps up to the Tiger Temple. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm up for it. Well, according to the locals, my best bet is to get a motorcycle taxi up to the temple.
สวัสดีครับไปวัดถ้ำเสือเท่าไหร่ครับ
วัดถ้ำเสือ
ครับผมไปเท่าไหร่
5 60
60 บาท โอเคครับ เอากระเป๋าไปด้วยได้หรือเปล่า
เอาจะกลับมานี่อีกไหมเดี๋ยว
ก็ไม่กลับ
อ๋อได้
ครับ
ได้
ไปทางเดียว
ได้
ขอบคุณครับ
ไปในวัดเลย
เข้าไปในวัดเลย
เข้าไปในวัดเนี่ย
That's alright, 60 baht up to there, and it's going to be fun balancing this heavy case, but okay. Alright, หรือเปล่า
ได้
Those who wish to go uphill must also consider health. But we'll talk about that when I get to the top. Looking down. Good morning. Oh yeah, I'm feeling it now. I wish I'd got some sleep on that bloody bus. Never mind, I should sleep out tonight. สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีครับ Is this your first time
ครับนี่เป็นครั้งที่ 2 ครับ
อ๋อ
เที่ยวที่ 2 แล้วคุณล่ะครับ
หลายครั้งแล้วครับ
เหรอ
ครับ
แต่ว่า
กู
ปีนี้เป็นครั้งแรก
เหรอ
ค่ะ
เป็นยังไงบ้างสวยไหม
สวยครับ
หลังจากที่โควิดก็เพิ่งครั้งแรกนี่แหละค่ะ
แล้วก็น่าจะมาตรงนี้ใช่ไหมเพราะว่ามันเงียบใช่ไหม
ใช่ครับ
อากาศ
โชคดีนะครับ
สวัสดีครับ
ดีค่ะ
Well, that's it. Here we are at the top. Well, they picked him a good spot. He's got a great view. Well, it's definitely a sign of the times, but I've got the whole Tiger Cave temple to myself right now. It's almost unbelievable, really. I've been up here over 30 minutes without another single person being up here. I just wouldn't have believed it possible, and it's a Saturday afternoon as well. And this is the start of a trek up a mountain, a nature trail called Karl Thailand. It's one I wanted to do for a long time. Oh wow, this is a spot. Look at this. This cliff. Wow. Here on a busy bank holiday weekend, a very crowded Lamdakong campsite at Khao Yai. You've got to hand it to the Thais. They're very sociable. This kind of reminds me of like Stonehenge Free Festival in '84. The funny thing is though, if you go trekking on any of the jungle trails here, you get 50 metres into the jungle, you just don't see anybody. Elephant.
Hello. 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 Hello.
It is built for mountains in Wales really, but this will do. And this, just by the headquarters, is the start of the little nature trail that they've got here. But it's also the start of the longest trail they've got here, and I think I'm going to try to walk that one today. Right now the trails are getting quite hard to follow because not many people are using them. So plus you've got all the leaf litter on the ground. I think previously when tourism was kind of running at its normal rates, you know, there'd be somebody using this trail every day, but it would surprise me if I wasn't the only person who was using this trail today. That is really fresh, that's glistening wet. I wouldn't mind betting that was done either early this morning, maybe even more recently than that. I'm going to have to be careful walking from now on, make sure they're not still around. Well, despite having the GPS, I just found myself hopelessly lost. With just over a kilometre to go. It gets a bit awkward to follow. You get near a riverbank and I ended up walking along the riverbank and scrambling up it and then walking along the top with a sheer drop to the left of me, and finally I found my way back on the path. So yeah, treat this trail with respect. And if you've never walked it before and you haven't got a GPS, definitely hire a park ranger to walk it with you. And you might recognise this from the movie The Beach with Leonardo DiCaprio. You know, there's a scene where they run and jump over a waterfall. And this is where it was filmed, Hill Sawat waterfall right behind me. Back in 1991, 1992, I used to work here as a tour guide. I just used to work with a Thai guy who lived in nearby Pattaya. But I always really wanted to see a tiger. I mean, they were very rare even then, but I always wanted to see one. We started walking across this field over towards where the deer were grazing. It was like a big grassland area. And we're walking across and we got about 100, 150 metres across the field, and Joe said, yeah, there's a tiger coming. And I said, how do you know? He said, listen, I can hear it. And I listened, I could hear the deer barking to each other, but I couldn't hear the tiger. I was looking for the wrong kind of noise. I thought it would be like a roaring sound or something. He said, no, listen. And I don't know, after about a minute I kind of tuned into the sound. It was just sort of like a oh, like that. Was like every now and then, oh, it was just like that. And then all of a sudden he goes, yeah, there it is, see it. And I'm looking where he's pointing and I can't see it. And he said, look. And I'm thinking, oh my God, I've waited all this time to see a tiger and I've missed it. And anyway, eventually I spotted it, It was.
20 กว่านาทีครับที่สู้อยู่กับมันที่ปั้มอยู่กับมันมันกัดแล้วมันไม่ยอมปล่อยเลยครับเดี๋ยวให้ดูรอยเขี้ยวมันนี่คือรอยเขี้ยวเขี้ยวบน2เขี้ยวคู่
This is myself, Carl, and Baldy Brian. We've both got this thing about shaving our heads and spoiling our weekends by climbing up mountains in the name of adventure.
He climbs, I crawl.
We're going to go up today. We're going to go up Karl Thailand, which I think is about 1,100 metres up and very steep by all accounts. So, and we've got great big heavy packs because we're planning on camping the night at the top. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. At the moment, I'm not feeling too good about it. We met a couple of trail runners at the bottom and they told us that they wouldn't do what we're doing. So you're a nutter when trail runners, hill runners tell you that they wouldn't do what you're doing. It is so steep. And I'm regretting every single ounce of this backpack. I think it's probably 16, 17 kilos. I'm looking forward to stopping and having a drink just so it'll be a bit lighter. Now this bit ahead is really steep. Shit, what do you think that is? 50 degrees or something? Oh, let's go. Oh. Whoa. Thing is, you do not want to slip on this because you won't stop sliding down.
I know.
Well, we've reached an altitude of exactly 900 metres and we seem to have reached base camp. It's getting beautiful now, that light, as it comes towards sunset. And it's starting to highlight all the mountains that we couldn't see before, going right into Burma. feel like a tree. Feel like a tree in the middle of the jungle or something. You probably could, but it's just at too much of an awkward angle. You know, if it was flat, I'd probably do it, but it's just, you know, it's like 45 degrees, so you'd be you'd be fighting it from two sides, you know.
A big tree in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there. This is the highest point in Dark. This is the highest point in Dark. Highest point in Dark province. There's a sign there, says it. You know, like also the, you know, the cultural side of it, it can really affect you, especially if you're kind of like one of these emotionally reactive people where it's... It was just underneath the seat in the shelter I was sitting in. It's a small monocled cobra, that's what it is, monocled cobra.
No, he's not jumping out of plane that way. Oh my God.
Come on. It's easy.
No. I'm not even getting in this car if that's what we're doing. I'm just saying. No fucking way am I jumping out of an airplane. I'm serious. I'd rather fly home, never come back. I'm jumping out of a plane.
Motherfuckers.
To keep calling me a fag, that doesn't help any.
Well, that's what you are.